What up, though? My name is Chaus.
And I'm Olin.
And welcome to Unk Status, man. This is our launch episode. We decided to start a podcast, have some fun with it.
Yeah.
You know, Unk is trending right now.
What they said about
Man, you know, it's just what it is,
what
you know.
it is.
It depends if
Gen Z?
Yeah, it depends if you really got that sauce as an Unk.
You got that sauce.
Or, you know.
Unk vibe.
Yeah. Unk status. And I'm a rookie Unk. We got a vet next to us.
You're
not a vet?
I'm OG. I'm OG, but
OG, okay.
OG. Vet, I ain't quite a vet. Yeah,
you ain't quite a vet?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're
working on it. We're going to get to that later.
So, yeah, man, we just go have some fun with it. Talk about things that are trending, talk about sports, and talk about us, too. This is kind of like our icebreaker episode, titled You Grillin'. And,
you Grillin'. Yeah, right.
Do some quick intros to us and throw up a couple topics to talk about. How that sound?
That sounds good, man. Let's do it.
All right, man. Well, cool.
Let's do it.
Let's start it. Well, I'll go first. I'm Chaus. I'm 37. I'm kind of, again, I'm in my rookie stage, you know. This is my rookie year.
Nephew.
I'm trying to go Rook of the Year.
Rook of the Year.
Status,
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
I understand that.
I still feel young, but, you know, I've had a few moments that made me realize, like where I'm at that stage as, you know, as far as being an Unk, having that title.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
I ain't really like little bro no more. I'm the big bro now.
Okay. So now you look
Mike,
to you.
Yeah. People looking up to me, so you know, I gotta embrace that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a very big responsibility.
Yeah, man. But yeah, other than that, I'm from Detroit, born and raised. You see me with the Lions hat on. Big Lions fan, big sneakerhead, big Michael Jordan fan. We love sports.
The GOAT. The GOAT.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
the GOAT, man. I don't know if that's an Unk thing to say. Mike,
we'll talk about that.
we gonna talk about.
We'll talk about that too.
We gonna talk about that a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just a little brief intro to me, man. What about you? What you about?
I'm 37. I'm 47. So I'm definitely but you know I embrace that term, right?
Yeah.
Because that's a term of respect and endearment, right?
For sure.
But also it's a term that can add some fun and laughter too. We can joke about that. Well, when do you know if you're an Unk?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
that's what we trying to get to.
Yeah, we gonna put definitions. We gonna put definitions on all of that stuff, man. So
yeah,
I love it, man.
Sounds good.
Anything to add, like favorite sports team, anything like that?
You know what? I'm more of a Players fan.
Okay.
That way I'm not disappointed. But I guess the Ravens. My wife is a diehard Ravens fan, so Lamar Jackson and Henry, we're gonna see what they do.
So. It's not a bad team to rock with.
Nah, man. But also we got Aaron Rodgers out there too, representing for the over 40. He's a Pittsburgh, right? Pittsburgh?
Yeah. No,
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he just left the Jets last year.
Yeah, Pittsburgh. So I don't know. I'm kind of divided.
Yeah, you can have your nephew, Lamar the nephew.
They had nephew Lamar, right? And then we got Unk over in Pittsburgh.
Okay. Yeah, that's what's up. My first question I'm gonna ask is, what you sipping on, man? What you sipping on right now?
Right now, just a couple little Terramana, the WWE, The Rock.
For sure. I kept it OG since the show is called
the Unk Status.
Unk Status. The show is called Unk Status. So
Unk Status.
This is
the first episode, man.
First
Come on,
episode. Man. Cheers, man.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
I kept it OG with the Hennessy.
But you know what? It's kind of reverse though, because Terramana Casamigos is more of a nephew drink.
Is it?
Really? This is Unk drink.
Yeah.
So you all right.
So we should have switched it up.
No, you all right though. You're trying.
Yeah. That's, you know, I'm usually not like a Hennessy, but I just had it sitting downstairs. I'm like, I'm gonna kick it off with that.
Yeah.
All right, man. All right, well, we gonna move on to the next topic. We gonna talk about Unk energy. I see you got the Unk hat on. We got the Unk status in the back. What you think, like, what makes somebody a Unk?
What makes somebody a Unk?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I think that's more of a rhetorical question, right? It's something that probably you'll have to. It's things that happen.
Yeah.
But things have changed.
You're getting up there. That you getting up there.
So if you washing the car and you bend down and clean the rim and you blow your knee out, you might be
You might be
an unk.
You might be a
'Cause, you know, if your conversation is talking about the knee surgeries and the hip surgeries, you might be an unk.
If you talking about what you done did to your yard and trying to get the grass right,
That's
raking the leaves and all that, you taking pride in your yard, you might be an unk status.
That's right, because I do find myself looking at flowers at Home Depot like, man, that's a pretty flower. You know, yeah, you're
For
right.
sure. Do you have a moment that you realized that you was at that status?
You know what? It's several moments I had. About one that hit me is that we like to shoot ball.
Yeah.
So I think I was at the gym and playing ball, and I had the ball, and then one of my teammates said, he clapped his hands. He said, "Old school, pass the ball." And I had a moment. It was like everything stopped, like the game stopped, like in the movies, right? I had a moment. I had like, who he talking to? He talking to me? And then I realized that moment I am Unk. I looked around and I'm the oldest, and I was like, I'm Unk. I am. So that was one of the moments that was the moment that I think that hit me, that I was like, you know what? I might be Unk.
Yeah, man.
I might be Unk.
That happened to me too, like almost identical. I think I was like a couple years ago, like 35.
Okay.
And I feel like it was my attire too that like maybe like called me out as being an Unk. Cause
What you have on?
I feel like I don't look that old, but yeah, man, I had on retro Jordans.
Yeah, retro Jordans.
And I feel like the young kids, the YNs, whatever you want to call them, they probably not go hoop in some retro Jordans.
Not.
I had on some 10s. That's a good hoop shoe. 10s, long shorts, little tee.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't pass me the ball at first, but I had like a little fast break and made a little move, like a little Euro or something, had a little lay.
In the 10s.
They're like, okay, I'm like, Unk. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Unk is crazy.
It
man.
is.
Unk is crazy.
The word Unk, when it hits you, it's like cold water.
Man, it hurt.
It do hurt in the moment because it means you're crossing over from, like you said, from the young guy over into
man.
that part.
I was still getting used to being big bro, and now you done
Not big bro. They replaced big bro with Unk.
now you done donned me Unk. You done knighted me as an Unk.
But that was a compliment.
Yeah.
But then you did say something as far as with the shoe wise, because when you do go in the gym, but a lot of these kids, the Jordan is a old, like, kind of put with the old school crowd.
Yeah.
Especially when you come to the gym with a pair of Jordans.
Kids only rock with like a couple pair of Jordans, like 3s and 4s, and the 5s, I guess a little bit too, but they not go hoop.
More for style and purpose.
Yeah, they ain't
not
no
for
hooping.
basketball. Kyrie's and Kobe.
So I had to go get me some John Morant's after
You
that.
got the job. It's the job. There you go. Some Scoot Henderson.
Yeah, right. Some schools.
You know what I did? What I did is I was in the Opry Mills and I think finish line. But anyway, I saw a group of young cats, probably about 4 or 5 young guys. Their hair looked like they just ate a firecracker. Hair everywhere, right? I said, hey nephew, I said, what's the hottest gym shoe right now? And they proceeded to tell me like what shoe was what. And actually what was funny is that it was a WNBA player that's actually hot right now. That's still wearing her shoe.
Sabrina Ionescu, the Nikes. They kind of look like Kobe's a
Exactly,
little
kind of
bit.
look like Kobe. Sabrina. So this was
them tough.
Them tough, right? So I was like, oh, okay. So like, it wasn't even a male NBA shoe. Like they were, but
Right.
Jordan's old school.
Yeah, man. I guess that called me out easily. So.
It might be Unk vibe.
All right, well, cool. Who you think is like maybe like a celebrity or something like that? Like who is like your like epitome of a Unk, or like maybe like a top Unk right now?
A top Unk. Unk is directly connected to manhood,
Yeah.
right? So it does carry some weight. because it comes with the responsibility to give good information. And I think that's another reason why we doing this podcast is because we want to not only be positive and spread positivity, but we also want to give good information, provide good information. So with that being said, I would say Steve Harvey.
I was not expecting.
You wasn't ready. Yeah, Steve, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you this.
Yeah.
Steve talking about a lot of stuff, and he be all over the place, and I'm just saying whatever.
Yeah.
But when it comes to though, I think Steve Steve keep it super fly.
Yeah,
And he stays in his own lane though.
He do.
But he does have, it's something about it that I think that he does give off good.
Now that's a veteran. That's a vet. That's a veteran for sure. He been in the game for a minute.
Yeah.
That's a great take, honestly. Like a lot of the stuff that you said, he does give relationship advice. He has a radio show.
He has a radio show.
He done it all for real.
Yeah. Helps the youth out.
And a black too. Like you gonna see him.
He ain't sugarcoating a lot of things, right?
You gonna see him at the cookout and all of that. So that's
see him at the cookout.
And he be fly.
And Steve be fly.
You gotta be fly as an unk too.
You gotta be fly. Ain't no tucking in the jerseys. You don't wear, no, you can't wear a suit with a baseball cap.
Oh, you can't do that.
No, you can't do that.
Okay.
That's preacher. That's preacher.
Yeah.
Preacher.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Denzel Washington. That's a good one.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen some of his recent like interviews and stuff like that, but he just gives unk vibes, unk status so much. He crack jokes on you.
Yeah.
Say something slick. There was a recent interview with like him and A$AP Rocky. He took A$AP.
Really? Oh.
He took his watch off his wrist and put it on.
I seen. Okay.
He's like, yeah, he ain't getting this back.
Okay. I think I seen something on Facebook that they were taking pictures and
yeah.
What the Ace gave him some glasses? There might have been some shades or something.
No, he had a watch on.
It
was like an interview. I can't remember what platform it was, but A$AP had a nice watch on.
A$AP.
Denzel just took it straight off.
OG.
Like,
There you go.
Yeah. And again, like someone that be fly, like he be relevant all the time. He always got a new movie out. So I feel like that's the epitome of unk. Yeah, that's unk status for sure.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Cool, man. Well, are we gonna move on? Like, what else? We kind of talked about like you gotta be fly as an unk.
For sure.
Give me like just one or two more things. We gonna have a future episode where we break down like maybe 10 things you gotta have, but just give me like one or two more.
When you start referencing everything from your generation, I remember when this was that.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't hear that. I don't want to hear that no more. And I think that the more irritated that you become because they don't get it.
I'd be irritated.
You see what I'm saying? They don't feel it. So then I think that part of when you feel that, when you feel like you're irritated because this new generation don't get it, they don't care. So when you start feeling like that inside, you might be an aunt or auntie.
That reminds me of I'm getting like very ornery driving, bro. Like
very annoyed.
Like
what you mean as far as ornery driving? Impatient?
Like not impatient, but things that feel like it's common sense to me as a driver. If you're making a left turn, you not going first, bro. You not going first on the left turn.
You took the test, didn't you?
So yeah, I do feel myself back in my day to kind of.
That's crazy though, because I guess it is because you didn't. I don't remember feeling like that younger. No. Because you need things to be. I guess that come with age and being like you need things to be the way they were.
Yeah.
You need to follow the rules.
Mm-hmm.
That mean following the rules? It means you're.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I say so, because you know the consequences. You've been there. Now you know how important that stuff actually is. So
it's called hindsight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they go. That's wisdom. Wisdom. Okay, so wisdom can be directly connected with being wise.
Some experience.
There we go.
You know, people be talking about stuff like they know what they're talking about, but they might not have had the experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Go with it.
I agree, nephew.
Yeah. Okay. That's pretty good, man. We have a few things that motivated us to have this podcast. Obviously, it's trending. You got a lot of funny different social media videos of different unks and stuff like that. And that's something we might bring into the show as well. But what made you want to do this podcast?
Well, you know, I was thinking that it's something that we can talk about. because it's something that, like I said in the beginning, being called Unc. I remember when I called someone Unc, it was endearment because I had love for this person. Because Uncle is a family member.
Yeah.
So I'm calling you family. So I feel like we can, as older people, there's those who transitioning into the second half. We could be comfortable with that. And I think it needs to be talked about, though, because it's something we all deal with as a man.
Yeah.
But it's a term of endearment. So I think that we're just trying to help. It's therapy. Consider it therapy for those who may have the Unc vibes, who may feel, they may grunt when they get up. You wasn't grunting. You wasn't grunting 2 years ago.
Right.
You wake up and you feel, you have to do a systems check. You get out the bed and you sit on the side of the bed for more than 30 seconds. Just to run a body, just to run a check on your body. So those are things that help people to help men ease into that role of Unc, man, and feel good about it.
I love that, man. I really like all those things you said. When I think of Unc and thinking about that first time I got called Unc.
Right.
And,
how you feel?
It almost feel like a slur, almost like you disrespecting me, but your perspective is looking at the bright side.
Bright side.
And really embracing it. The goal is to get older.
The goal is to get old. You're right, nephew.
You're not going to be 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. You're not going to be 25 forever.
An older man on my block when I was younger named Mr. Townsend. He had the meanest dog I've ever known. But anyway, he told me, he said, you're going to be older a lot longer than you are younger.
Yeah.
I didn't understand. And I remember that to this day. Mm-hmm. And I understand what he's saying. You're going to be older. You're going to be
and you want to be.
You want to be.
Yeah. You ain't trying to check out early. So
no.
That's one of the reasons that we wanted to do this podcast. And another reason was, this is my homeboy. I call him O. I call him O Dog.
Yeah.
And when we've been hanging out lately, I just feel like Olin is the epitome of Unc. But like cool Unc.
Yeah.
He always got it on. He always fresh. Yeah. But one time I went over his house and he had a little grill out. This man got literally 5 grills in the backyard. I said, I'm looking around the yard like, okay, he grilling on this one. Like, oh, what's this? Yeah. Oh, what's that?
Yeah.
Bro, why you got 5 grills back here?
Well, it's like the NFL. You gotta have one on the bench, just in case. You gotta have just one. The bago grill,
propane, charcoal.
No, we charcoal. Charcoal, nephew.
Yeah, I'm talking charcoal.
We charcoal, nephew.
See.
Yeah,
that's another thing. That's my rook status. That's my rookie uncle.
No, we charcoal.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah, but again, that was one of the reasons we had these conversations again about Unc being trending, top Uncs in the game, and what my eyes is like an epitome of an Unc and Olin, and our creative juices just started flowing, talking about it, and we wanted to do something kind of creative and have some fun with it.
To have some fun.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, so that's what
enjoy the ride.
Enjoy the ride.
Enjoy the ride. Yeah. But you know what old stands for?
Yeah.
Outliving dummies. It did. Right? I love it.
I ain't never heard
you said, there we go. It's classic. Right. So there you outliving dummies.
There you go.
There you go, man. So next time somebody call you old, man, that's really a compliment.
Yeah, I'm outliving dummies out here.
I'm outliving dummies out here. Do you see what's going on around you? Bro, I'm trying to go make it home safely.
I like that, man.
Yeah.
Well, cool, man. Well, hey, that's episode 1.
Okay.
Who's grilling?
Who's grilling?
And
who's grilling?
Yeah.
You grilling?
I'm grilling, but you have to show me some tips along the way.
Yeah. You gotta get rid of that propane and we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
Well, yeah, man. Again, we just out here to have some fun and talk, have some interesting topics to share. And
for sure.
This is interesting in you, follow us, man. We're going to be posting on social media through TikTok. We're going to share the podcast through all the different platforms. So be on the lookout for us.
Super positive. Definitely could be therapy and it could be a way for us to just better educate ourselves with the role of being an Unc. So this is where you come to. If you want to know about being an Unc, you want to know about what you need to do to qualify, then you need to check in. This is where it's at.
You sound
You
like
see that? This is where it's at.
you sound like Suge. Suge. All in the video.
All in the video.
Come to Unk status.
Fact.
All right,
That's
man.
real.
All right, well, you got a little catchphrase or something, nephew? Tune in, nephew. That's about it.
Peace.
Peace. We'll catch y'all
Yeah.
next time.
You want to show your jacket?
What? Oh, yeah.
Just show your jacket, man. Let's put your jacket on. Let me get.
Yeah, you going fast.
You ain't gotta
a little
watch
bit.
me, nephew. I ain't gonna watch this. No. Look at the jacket, y'all.
I didn't put the fit together yet.
No, but look at the jacket though.
Stuff.
Since we bought up Jordan,
Stuff, man. Oh,
that's
the goal.
tough. So, look
There you go.
yeah, there you go.
You might be a
I talk to you might be. There you go. You might be.
might be